Hi guys! If you're new, hi, my name is Kichi and you should totally subscribe to my channel, but if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. I'm glad you're joining us for today. For today's video, I'm going to be doing something different than I usually do. I usually do day in a life, kind of like all-nighters or day in a life with school, but I'm going to be doing what's on my iPhone 12. I'm really excited because I just changed my layout and I was like, why not do what's on my iPhone? So let's get started. Okay, so I kind of moved on to the side, but before we get started to like my apps and how my layout looks like, I'm going to show you guys my actual phone and like my casing. So I have the iPhone 12, just the normal one with the 2 cameras, and you could tell it is the blue one. I got it in December, like the first week of December, I believe, because that was my 2-year where we could get a new phone. And right now it's just a clear OtterBox case. I'm planning to get like the black one because, to be honest, for me, I'm really clumsy, so I'd rather have my phone protective rather than it look nice, just for me. That's like my opinion. But right now I just have like kind of like a sun and a wave sticker. You can't really see it because it's been covered, but and then I just have 3 fortune cookie tellers that says, "It is impossible to please everybody. Please yourself first. You do not have to worry about your future," which I totally love. I just love that. And as the wallet grows, so do the needs. So that's just my casing right now. Again, I'm planning to get my black OtterBox, like the one that's like super protective, because like I drop it a lot and I also like lose it. I don't know how, but I do. But that's what happened to my old iPhone X. My the screen on the back was cracked, so I've just been more careful with my phones, especially as they get more expensive. So let's get started on the screen recording. Okay, so I'm gonna start screen recording right now. It should be on the screen right here. This is my lock screen. It's just kind of like a sky view, and I currently have do not disturb on because I get lots of notifications, especially from my friends. Usually at this time they're calling me, so I just put do not disturb on. So I just have this sky view, and I also have the 24-hour clock right now. I don't know, I'm just used to it and I just like it better than the normal 12-hour clock. So when you swipe up, this is my kind of home screen. I'm going to show you guys to my side right now. Here is the side, which you could really like search up apps or like to like text your friends on Snapchat. It doesn't really matter. But I have like a lot of widgets here. So I have these motivational quotes that says, "You don't have to be perfect to be loved. Stop doing what keeps hurting. And love yourself the way you wish they did." Kind of deep, but yeah. And then I have one beside it. It says, "Reminder you are loved," which just has my friends' pictures and my family's picture and Coco's picture. And then I just have a time right here, which is 3:44 right now, and then I just have my screen time on the side, and then I have this widget, which is, okay, I don't know if you guys know this, but I'm like the biggest weeb. I watch anime a lot, so I just have the boys I have crushes on. So this is from Blue Spring Ride, that's from Fruits Basket, that's from Mate Sama, and these like 3 are from Haikyuu. Yeah, and then I just have Steve, which you can basically play the jumping game, which you get on Google, like when you have no Wi-Fi. I usually just play it randomly when I'm bored. So now time for my home screen. This is my home screen. Basically all the apps that I usually use the most. So for my first widget right here, the heart one, it's just hearts. I just like it. And hopefully you guys noticed, but the theme for my like iOS is red, because red is like one of my favorite colors at the moment. I just really like the color red. So the apps that I have here in the right corner, I don't know my left and right, but I have TikTok, Snapchat, Instagram, and Pinterest, which is usually the ones that I use like the most. Especially TikTok and Snapchat. I really have an unhealthy habit of it, but I just could scroll on TikTok. If you haven't followed me on TikTok, it'll be in the link in the description, but my is at kichi.3, and then kind of like my last name. It'll be on the screen. I currently have 302 drafts, and I've had this phone for a few months, which is not really good, but yeah. And then I have Snapchat. I don't really normally add people on Snapchat, but my will be in the description below, which is Kichi Escada 31. And then I have Instagram. Please go follow my Instagram as well. It is just at kichi.escada with 2 A's and an underscore. It'll be in the link in the description. Again, there's a website, I believe. And then I have Pinterest. I use Pinterest a lot. I literally have 2,000 pins. I have more, but just most of them is just privated, but it's Kichi with a smiley face. But it'll also be in the link in the description if you want to follow that as well. For the next one, this like kind of wide widget, it just says, I want you to know my feelings, and then I have the Haikyuu banners of Karasuno and Nekoma, which is just fly and connect. Those were like the only black and red ones, so that's why I chose those ones. And then the next apps I have are kind of like watching or music app, which I have Netflix, which I use a lot. Yeah. I have Spotify. Again, go follow my Spotify. You know the drill. It is Kichi and like the heart. Usually you can't really find my Spotify, just click the link in the description. I have a few playlists. I have 10 playlists. And then I have Katsu, which is just an app where I watch anime. It's kind of like an app where you could watch anime for free, and it doesn't have a lot of ads like the website ones, because I don't really have Funimation or Crunchyroll. And then YouTube, you're watching right now. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Just on my channel. Don't know if it's gonna load, but yeah. Then the last widget I have is the date and the the battery of my phone, which is at 72. So it's currently Friday, April 23rd, as you could see. And then I forgot to show you guys, but the one on the bottom, like right here, are just the text, FaceTime, and call. And then I just have my Apple Watch stuff, and it just has a smiley face as a folder name. I don't know, it's just the best I could do. And then for the next one, I think I've like kind of sorted them out as into their own section. So these are the ones that I mostly use, and these are just kind of like random. But this kind of corner is kind of like shopping, except Bolt. Bolt is just like, you could download music or like videos. I don't know, I just used to have that when I didn't have Spotify. I still have it because some of my playlists are still there. So I currently have Shein, which is just an app where you could buy stuff. And then Bolt, again, it's kind of like you could download stuff for free. Etsy, I don't really buy a lot of stuff there. I just like to see like kind of merchandise. And then Amazon is like my best friend. But okay, these widgets, you could tell that they're cars. I've been totally obsessed with cars at the moment. I especially love Toyota Supras. I don't know what that's like to call. That's how you call it. But I also have like 2 widgets. Again, it's red because the theme is red and black. So I have that car, and that car. They're just so nice. Okay, so then the next one are like kind of like just reading or just random. I have Wattpad, Twitter. Twitter right now is private. I don't really just look. I just look at fan arts or like kind of like, I don't know. It's random. I don't really use it that much often. But now I also have Discord, which is just a way that I could also text my friends. I get like a lot of notifications there. That's why I have my Do Not Disturb on, because I have like 5 servers. And then I have Webtoon, which is you could like kind of read comics. I don't read a lot, but I still do have it. And then I have Twitch, which you could watch people stream, and I have Beatblade. These are now like kind of like the games, but Beatblade is just a fun game where you could play, where you basically kind of like do the blocks, but there's music, and I don't want to get copyrighted. And then I have Tumblr. I don't use that a lot. Again, it's just kind of for like fan art. And then Roblox, I use that with my friends a lot. Okay, so the next one is kind of like the editing for my photos or camera. So these two are not really editing, but I have Facebook and Messenger, which is kind of like where I could contact my family from the Philippines or just not from where I live, since I think you have to pay, so it's just an easier way to contact people. And then Facebook is just, again, to connect with my family. And then Pixar, which is like, I edit a lot of photos there, not necessarily like filters, but like if I want to add stickers, I would go on Pixar. I can't talk today, I don't know why. Visco, I don't know if it's in the link of the description, but it's just Kichi and then the dash is Goda. I'll put that in my description soon. And then I have videoleap, which is my editing app that I use to edit my videos. I have camera right now. Don't know if it's gonna work. Oh, I don't know if you guys know, but I'm currently filming on my old iPhone 7. Yeah. And then I have YouTube Studio, which you could like change your thumbnails, or you could see the analytics of your videos. And then I just have photos to look at my photos. Okay, so this is the last but not least screen. So I have like widgets again. Oh, these, I keep forgetting to mention the widgets, but these widgets just says, "Are you mine?" and this skeleton's kissing. I just like that. And then these ones are kind of like random, or like the apps that the phone came with, like setting notes. I also use that. But the widgets I have right now is the calendar, which has the month of April on it, and then my Spotify playlist, so I could just click on it and it'll head me to Spotify. And then I just have this Versace banner. Don't know what it's called. But then for this one, you could also swipe it because it's a stack. It just has my steps. It says I took 0 steps, but on my watch it doesn't say that. I just don't take my phone a lot in my house. But then I just have this kind of like fabric, I don't know. And then I just have this YSL one, kind of looks like Legos. And then I just have these books. So yeah, and now for the apps, I have Safari, which every iPhone has. I have Teams, which is the way that my school calls since I'm doing online. If you haven't watched that video, it'll be in the link in the description or just somewhere on my screen. It should pop up soon. It's kind of like Zoom. It's just that it's easier for us because not random people can join. They would need the link and a Microsoft account. And then I have Clock, which I just have all my alarms. I really don't delete my alarms. And then I have Calculator, boop, boop, boop. I have Yahoo. I don't know. I just have it for my mom to email school emails or just, yeah. And then I have Mail, which is like my iCloud mail. And then I have Calendar. This, yeah, normal calendar. And then I have notes. I do a lot of things in my notes. I write ideas, I write my watch list, I write my workouts. I just do everything on there, so I'm not going to show that. But I have weather app, and I also have maps and settings and app store, which you guys probably already know. And then I have more apps. It's just not on my screen, and I just don't really use that. And I'm kind of like lazy to declutter it. So, yeah. So that's basically it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed today's video. It was a little shorter, but because usually my videos are like, what, 20 minutes long, which is kind of like an unhealthy because because usually people don't want to like sit there and watch someone talk for 20 minutes. So I've been trying to quit the habit of having 20 or like over 15-minute videos. So this was one of the videos that I could do that I didn't have to worry about going over the limits. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. Please make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. It would help my channel a lot. Make sure to like and turn on that bell so you can get notified whenever I post. And if you don't remember, I post every Sunday. I don't have a specific time, but I kind of post near 9 to 12, around that range. So hopefully you come around that time and watch my video. Bye. Have a good day, good night, good morning, just in general. Have a good day. Bye.